Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas is all about giving. We've got 30 contestants hoping that this Christmas Day, I'll be giving them a cheque for £1 million. You'll be seeing this lot later on tonight at 8:30 and 10:30. We've got 10 contestants getting ready in the studio, and Sylvia Nixon starts tonight on £32,000. So let's play Who Wants to Be a Christmas Millionaire? Merry Christmas and welcome to our Who Wants to Be a Christmas Millionaire Marathon. Now, if you remember at the end of last night's show, Christmas Eve, Sylvia Nixon here, a taxi driver from Jersey, was on a guaranteed £32,000 with 2 lifelines remaining. Now, in the audience, once again, looking very happy with Mummy, his son Richard, and watching at home still today, Christmas Day, our husband Ian with Sylvia's other son, Scott, and daughter Zena. Now, Sylvia, she explained last night in great detail, has a bit of a thing about the Napoleonic era. And the Napoleonic era, and if she wins a lot of money, she'd like to go to the Ukraine to see where the series Sharp was filmed, with Sean Bean as her tour guide.
Correct.
What is this great thing about Sean Bean and Napoleonic? It's more about Napoleonic than Sean Bean, actually.
Yes, it is. It's Napoleonic, because I've never been able to understand, in my own head, whether Napoleon was actually good or bad, if the world would have been better off with him or without him.
Right. You really are a fan, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we were joking about this last night, talking about, getting the million. You are now 5 questions away from £1 million, and you are guaranteed leaving here this Christmas Day with at least £32,000. And you've got 2 lifelines left. It's a pretty good way to start Christmas, isn't it, really?
It's a brilliant way to start Christmas. Best Christmas day of
Well,
my
now,
life.
if you'd like to be here in January for the new series, then put down your cold turkey sandwich, stagger to the phone, call us on 09002 444444, and you could be here playing for £1 million like Sylvia in the new year. The lines are open now, but they close at midnight on Boxing Day. That's for the January next series. Sylvia's got 2 lifelines left. She's got 50-50, and she can ask the audience. You ready for this?
Yes.
OK, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, Sylvia, at this moment, whatever happens, Sylvia, at this moment, you've got a cheque for £32,000. Go on, feast your eyes on that. £32,000. Guaranteed, whatever happens tonight, you leave here with that. But we don't want to give you that. Not even on Christmas Day, we don't want to give you that. We'd like to give you a cheque for at least the next amount of £64,000. Have a look. Question number 11. Here it comes. Fiorello LaGuardia was a popular mayor of which US city? Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Dallas. It's worth £64,000. You've got 2 lifelines.
Well, I think there's a LaGuardia airport in New York. And if there's an airport in New York called LaGuardia, then I take it it's named after him. New York.
Final answer?
Final answer, Chris.
You got £64,000. I'm so pleased with you. You're right.
I wasn't sure.
LaGuardia Airport, New York. You got £64,000. This is such a brilliant way to start a Christmas marathon. Now listen, we've got a cheque now for £64,000. But we don't want to give you that. I'd like to give you at least £125,000. Sylvia, I can tell you that no woman on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has ever won more than this amount of money. £64,000 is the most that any woman has won so far. But this Christmas Day, you could actually beat all that. You've still got 2 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, and you can still ask the audience. Question number 12 of 15. Here it is. Edward Jenner discovered vaccination by producing immunity against which disease? Cholera, chicken pox, mumps, smallpox?
I think it's smallpox.
You got a 50-50. We can ask the audience.
I'll take the 50-50.
Okay. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please. Leave Sylvia just the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer.
Smallpox, Chris.
Not chickenpox.
Smallpox.
The rest of the audience?
No. I'll save it. I'll gamble.
Final answer.
Final answer, Chris, smallpox.
If you said chickenpox, you would have just lost £32,000. It's the right answer! I can't believe you. Oh!
God loves a gambler.
It is the highest amount that any woman has ever won on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. At this moment, you are worth £125,000. I don't want to give you that. You still got one lifeline. You can still ask the audience if you need to on the next question. It would be worth £250,000, which is the highest anyone's ever won in the UK on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you give me the wrong answer on the next question, you lose £93,000.
I think this is where I start getting serious.
I'm glad about that. It's serious money. You've got £125,000 at this moment. You can walk away. You can ask the audience and still walk away. Have a look at this. It's worth £250,000. Where was Freddie Mercury born? Brunei, Madagascar, Tasmania, Zanzibar.
I haven't got a clue, Chris.
Ask the audience?
Yes, I'll ask the audience, but I
You
really
don't have to go with them, just ask.
No, but I haven't got a clue. I'll ask the audience.
Okay, audience. I think it'll take a high vote for Sylvia to go along with whatever
Yes.
you come out with, but let's see. Where was Freddie Mercury born? If you can give her the right answer in a big quantity, it's worth £250,000. A, B, C or D for £250,000. All vote now. %say Zanzibar.
Chris, I came for the laugh. I came for the enjoyment. And if you knew how much money I'd risked on some guesses along the way, when I really need the money, believe me, I'll take the money and go home, thank you. And I've had a
bless you.
fantastic day.
You have been absolutely brilliant. You have been brilliant. I can tell you, actually, it doesn't always happen, but I can tell you the majority of this audience were right. Freddie was born in Zanzibar, but she goes away. Give her a big hand. She goes away this Christmas Day with that cheque for £125,000. Bless you, darling, from all of us, a Merry Christmas. Join us again in a couple of minutes for the second part of today's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Christmas Marathon. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Christmas Millionaire? Sylvia Nixon from Jersey. Brilliant contestant this Christmas Day, just left us with a cheque for £125,000, and Sean Bean has just run away from the country. Now it's time to meet tonight's 10 brand new contestants. They are Ron Barber from Surrey, Jane Bostic from Bristol, Richard Francis from East Sussex, Doug Kelly from Cheshire. Teresa Calver from Surrey. Andrew Bain from Warwickshire. Jeff Aquatius from Lancashire. Teresa Howell from Kent. John from London. And Mark Bowerman from Essex. OK, those are our first brand new contestants this Christmas Day. It's going to be fastest finger first, as always. I'm going to give the contestants a question and 4 possible answers. Whoever puts the 4 answers in the correct order in the fastest time is next tonight to play for £1 million. Audience, no calling out, please. Want them to concentrate. Fastest finger first. Here comes the question. Starting with the first, put these stages in the correct order for making and consuming a Christmas pudding. Steam, flambe, stir and wish, eat. There's been a lot of that happening in a lot of houses in Britain today, but what order did you do it in? Some of you just did D, eat. What's the right order? Here they come. First and foremost, stir and wish. Then you steam. Then you flambe. Then you eat. Right, that's the right order. Sounds very straightforward. Let's see how many got it right. Then let's find out who got it right in the fastest time. All these got it right. Who was fastest? Mark Bowerman in 5.42 seconds. Well, Mark, how did you do it? Want to play for £1 million? It can be done. Here we go. Okay. OK, here we go again. This is Mark Bowerman. Now, he's an internet manager from Chelmsford. Up there in the audience is his brother Glyn. Mark's no stranger to big prizes. When he was 13, he won a clock. It was a very expensive clock.
Probably cost about £10 at the time, I think.
£10 at the time, so it'd be £20 now.
Yeah.
Serious prize. What was it like sitting there watching Sylvia? What was it like?
Oh, it's fantastic, because she was a good laugh during rehearsal, and just to see her win that amount of money, I think made everybody really happy.
But did it make you feel more confident for playing yourself?
Yeah, I think it did.
Now, up there, your brother Glyn is up in the audience.
Yeah.
He's looking sort of half asleep, actually. If you win £1,000...
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I'm going to let him off the £150 he owes me.
Now, if you'd like to be here like Mark in the new year, you know the number to call, 09002 444444. But don't forget, the lines close at midnight tomorrow night, Boxing Night. The rules are the same as always. Mark is now just 15 correct answers away from winning £1 million. He's got 3 new lifelines. He's got 50-50. He's got phone a friend and ask the audience. OK, you ready for this?
Yeah.
OK, good luck. Hope it's a really good Christmas day for you. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? OK, Mark, for £100, have a look at this. How does Father Christmas magically enter the house to leave presents for children? Over the threshold, up the drain pipe, down the chimney, or through the keyhole?
Down the chimney.
Sure?
Yeah.
It's good. You got £100. OK, for 200 quid. They get harder. For 200 quid, have a look. Complete the title of this C.S. Lewis book. The Lion, the Witch and the Four-Poster Bed. The Wardrobe. The Chest of Drawers. Or the Commode.
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe's the right answer. You've got £200. Have a look at this. It's worth 300 quid. Where do you traditionally send someone if you don't want to speak to them? Watford. Serve 'em right. Coventry. Reading. Or Ashby de la Zouche?
Send them to Coventry.
It's the right answer. You've got £300. OK, for 500 quid, question number 4. Which country is called Deutschland in its own language? Germany, Austria, Netherlands, or Norway?
Germany.
It's the right answer. You've got 500 quid. Now, Glyn's looking very alert now, because this is the one that depends on whether or not he has to pay his 150 quid debt back. Right, for £1,000, here's question number 5. What was the name of the 13-year period in the USA when alcohol was made illegal? Inhibition, exhibition, prohibition, distribution,
Prohibition.
Sure?
Yeah.
It's the right answer. You've got £1,000. You're guaranteed £1,000. It's happy Christmas to brother Glyn sitting up there. He's just got off 150 quid. Have a look at the next question. You might as well play it no matter what. It's worth £2,000. Mark, here it comes. What's the name of the character played by Denise Welch in Coronation Street? Toya, Hayley, Janice.
I think it's Natalie.
Play.
I'll ask the audience.
OK, audience on your keypads, please. See how many of you are big Coronation Street fans. What's the name of the character played by Denise Welch in Coronation Street? All in your keypads, please. All vote now. %2 think Toya, 5% say Hayley, 5% say Janice, 88% think Natalie, which is what you thought. But it's up to you.
I'll go with Natalie.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It's good. It's the right answer. Well done, audience. You've got £2,000. So this audience spend an awful lot of time watching soaps. Right, you got £2,000. Have a look at this for £4,000. You've still got 2 lifelines. You've still got phone a friend. You've still got 50-50. Here it comes. Question number 7. Who is the manager of Arsenal Football Club? Alex Ferguson, George Graham, David O'Leary, Arsene Wenger.
It's Arsene Wenger.
Sure?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It's the right answer. You got £4,000. You got £4,000. You've still got 2 lifelines. Have a look at the next question. The money now starts to go up steep, but the drops are a bit steep as well. Have a look at it. Question number 8 of 15. Which type of beans are baked and tinned in tomato sauce to make baked beans? Runner beans, broad beans, mung beans, haricot beans.
Can I use my 50-50, please?
You can. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please. Leave marked just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. That helped?
No.
No. Type of bean baked and tinned in tomato sauce to make baked beans. It's one of those 2. It's worth £8,000.
I'll play and say haricot bean.
Why?
Because I haven't heard of a mung bean.
Might be good. Final answer?
Yeah.
You got £8,000. OK, you got 8,000 somehow. You got £8,000. You've still got phone a friend left. Next question is worth £16,000. You got 1,000, but if you give me a wrong answer, you would drop £7,000. So it's getting to serious money. Take your time. Here it comes. In which country was the mountaineer Edmund Hillary born? Ireland, New Zealand, Canada, India.
I'll play and I'll say New Zealand.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Certain?
Yeah.
You got £16,000. You still got phone a friend. You got 9 questions right. The next question is worth £32,000. That would be the minimum amount you would leave here this Christmas Day with if you give me the right answer. You don't have to play it. You've got 16 at the moment. You can walk away. Take your time, have a look at it. You can still phone a friend and still walk away. Have a look. If you give me a wrong answer, you drop £15,000. Here it comes. Question number 10. You are 6 away from £1 million. Dr. Frank N. Furter is a character in which musical? Little Shop of Horrors, Return to the Forbidden Planet, The Rocky Horror Show, Grease. Little Shop of Horrors, Return to the Forbidden Planet, The Rocky Horror Show, or Grease. It's worth £32,000.
I'll play Chris and I'll say Rocky Horror Show.
You confident?
98% confident.
You lose 15,000 if you're wrong, that's all.
Yeah.
You can phone a friend and still take the money.
I'll go for Rocky Horror Show.
Final answer.
Yes.
You're guaranteed to leave here with at least £32,000. Go! What a great Christmas day. So listen, this Christmas day, we've already given away £125,000. Mark, whatever happens this evening, you will go away with at least... Is that you shaking at me? With at least this amount of money, £32,000. But we don't want to give you that. We'd like to give you £64,000. OK, you've got £32,000 at guarantee. You've still got phone a friend. The next question is worth £64,000. You might as well play it whatever. You can phone a friend if you need to. Have a look at it. It's question number 11. You are 5 questions away from £1 million. Right, here it comes. Have a look at it. Which symbol appears on the reverse of a 2p coin? Rose, feathers, portcullis, lion.
I think it's the Prince of Wales' feathers, so I'm going to say feathers.
Do you want to phone a friend?
No.
Phone the Prince of Wales?
If he was on my list, I would.
He's been home. He's been watching his mum all afternoon.
Feathers, Chris.
Final answer.
Yeah.
It's the right answer. You got £64,000. I was just going to write you out a cheque there for £64,000. Mark, that's the end of the first part of our 3 shows for today. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for at the moment. Now, earlier on, Sylvia Nixon took home £125,000. Mark Bowman is on £64,000 at the moment. He's still got phone a friend left. Coming up next is Emmerdale. We'll be back at 8:30 this evening after Coronation Street for another helping of Who Wants to Be a Christmas Millionaire, with Mark joining us on £64,000. We'll see you later. Happy Christmas.